Charlotte Flair, Royal Rumble 2025 winner, as I predicted, YouTube. Yes, as I predicted, she has won the Women's Royal Rumble this year. What do we think? What do we think? Was this the right call, YouTube? YouTube, how did you like the Women's Royal Rumble? Was it boring to you? Did you wish there were more surprises? What were your thoughts? Charlotte Flair, I kind of knew that she might had a huge chance of winning once they announced her return. Once it wasn't a surprise, I kind of felt like, okay, they kind of are trying to prepare us for her Royal Rumble win. And that is exactly what happened. She won. Who is she going to face? Who is she going to face? Is she going to have that rematch versus Rhea Ripley? Last time I checked, didn't Rhea Ripley defeat her to win the championship her last reign? So, will we have a repeat? I mean, we have a repeat winner. Will we have a repeat WrestleMania match? I mean, that isn't far fetched, YouTube. That isn't far fetched. Or will we have Tiffany Stratton have a title reign that ends at WrestleMania? I mean, more than likely, if Charlotte Flair says she wants to face Tiffany, we all know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen. Tiffany's not going to retain. I think Charlotte Flair, who just won the Royal Rumble, she's going to win. So, I hope she's not challenging Tiffany, but if she challenges Rhea, I have a high chance that Rhea will retain and show that she's still the star of today. That could be part of the storyline. The surprises, let's talk about that real fast, YouTube. We did have Trish Stratus return. I was happy to see that. We did have Alexa Bliss. That was a huge pop considering what they were saying on the blogs. If you weren't following, they were saying that Alexa Bliss and WWE were basically having a little trouble deciding on a contract. Basically, allegedly, we love to gossip here on Markel's World about pro wrestling news. Allegedly, Alexa Bliss wanted a little bit more money when she came back. Yes, and WWE basically said, you are still under contract. You just were on maternity leave. We're going to keep you on the same contract. Boo, if you want more money, you're going to have to prove it when you return. So, who knows? Maybe that was something fed for the blogs. So, they wouldn't anticipate her return. But it was a huge pop. Alexa Bliss got a huge pop. Charlotte Flair, I mean, she did get a huge pop, but not a huge pop like Alexa Bliss. Again, Charlotte Flair, in her case, it was revealed that Charlotte Flair was returning, unlike Alexa Bliss, where it was a surprise. So she had maybe the best pop of the match. Number 30 was Nikki Bella. She returned. Again, there were a lot of things being said on the wrestling blogs and some sources stating how basically she was in talks with the company. I did report that too here on Marco's World, but it is true. Nikki Bella is back in WWE. We did also have what we were gossiping here on Markel's World as well with Jordan Grace, that she left TNA. Notice something, they didn't have no TNA knockouts. Did you not notice that? No TNA knockouts. No, there was no Masha. Where was the TNA knockout champion? But they wanted, they had their eyes on Jordan Grace WWE when she was in TNA. That's why they let her come to the Royal Rumble last year. They may not have their eyes on Masha that they want to bring her. Usually, WWE likes to bring people on their platform who they're interested in. It is no shade, it is the truth. I mean, why else would they bring you? They have to be interested. They don't do it for the benefit of TNA, they do it the benefit of themselves. So, that being said, they wanted Jordan Grace last year. They let her show up at the Rumble. They did the crossover. They let her show up on NXT. And then when her contract was up, they took her. Now, I don't know if they're interested in a TNA knockout WWE that they would put them on a main roster pay-per-view such as a Royal Rumble. So we saw no TNA knockouts. The only other time we saw a TNA knockout was when it was Mickie James, and the WWE universe already knew who she was. So that benefited TNA and the WWE universe basically because the fans who missed her in WWE. I was hoping for a Layla L return. There was a little chatter about that, but I guess she didn't return. So no Layla return. But I do want to say the Royal Rumble women's match, it was okay. Charlotte Flair won. YouTube, what's your thoughts? But I'll be live 30 minutes after the show. But this is Marquel's World. All things pro wrestling news, my life. Please like this video. I post pro wrestling news at least 3 times a week. And follow on TikTok, Markel's World, X Markel's World. But I will see you guys. I would say on the next video, I'm so used to saying that, but I'll see you guys later tonight if you join the live. But this is Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news in my life. I'll see you guys later on. Peace.